got a large, and you got a small because it's sweet. I don't see many pho places that give this. This is Nguyen. I like it in my pho. This place gives you a short rib. The waitress that works here told me that she has like homegrown chili peppers, and she says that these are really spicy, so I'm really excited to try this. I don't think I've ever seen chili peppers that are purple like that. This is pickled onions. I put hoisin, sriracha, and then I always load it up with black pepper. I forgot to put lemon in my pho. Put it in here too. They renovated this place. There's like new chairs and tables. The first bite has to be the best bite. Oh god, that feels hot. That burned my throat. Can I share some of your sauce with you? Your dipping sauce? Why?
Please.
I know, please.
Mommy.
You see that? I can't remember where I saw this video, but I saw a girl. She was telling me that her perfect bite, she gets some soup, noodles, she adds a little bit of pickled onions on top, and this is like her perfect bite, so I'm gonna try it. Pretty good.
Say hi, my friend.
Okay, come say hi to your friends. No. Yoji.
Hi.
Every time I come here, I always get a bánh mì trứng áp lá, which is an egg sandwich. And then you always have to eat it like this. I don't make the rules. Oh. Why is there a carrot in my pho? If you're coming to ballet and you're getting pho, but you're not getting their nuc meat.
Mommy.
What are you doing? You have to get their nuc meat. You have to get it in a large. I don't make the rules. Adam is so ham joy. Your pho always comes with one of these short ribs. Would you consider this a short rib? Or a beef bone? Same thing, huh?
I don't know. I would say it's a beef bone.
Put an onion on here. That's so tender every single time. I wonder how big their pot of pho is to be able to like cook this many beef bones. Let's try this Thai chili. You wanna try it?
Should I try it?
Yeah.
No.
Try it.
No, that looks painful.
Weak ass, dude. Eat here afterwards. How spicy is this? I'm about to eat it right now, but for some reason I'm scared because the color.
It's really spicy.
Okay.
It will burn your
Burn my booty hole?
yeah.
Em cảm thấy nó vui hồ mà mẹ. Về mẹ vui hồ.
It's spicy. There's a kick to it, but my parents are spicier.
This is broke a sweat just watching this.
Think about my friend.
Okay, think goodbye. I'm gonna finish dinner with my family.
Think about my friend.
Did you have food in your mouth? Don't talk like that. It's spicy right here. Kaya niya. A little weaker. Why does this look like burnt charcoal from that end? Oh, bon appetit. I'm supposed to say that before, aren't I? Take the membrane off. I remember when I first took this membrane off, I had such a hard time. I'd say I became a pro over some time. One piece, baby. One piece. That's my science. I'm gonna cut this in half just so it's a little easier to handle. To clean this, I'm gonna leave it sitting in some water and salt. If you have a bigger food processor, use that. This is an apple that I'm adding into here. And then we're gonna blend! Bring this all down. Repeat. You wanna get this so it looks like almost like an applesauce. Empty this content. Why would you buy Twinkies, Andy?
For you.
Thanks, baby. There's red 40 in this, babe. That's gonna get AJ off the walls. We're gonna do the same to our onions. This is why I said if you have a bigger food processor, then use it so we can do the onions and apples together. We're gonna empty this in here. We need some gochujang, Korean red pepper flakes.
Hey.
Yeah.
AJ, that's appa.
Papa.
Soy sauce, rice syrup. You can also use honey. Brown sugar, sesame oil, grated ginger. I hate grating ginger, so I always buy it in this tube. And some garlic. And then we're gonna mix this all up. I can't believe I almost forgot this. You also need some cooking wine or mirin. Now mix. These are my ribs after they've been soaking in water for however long they've been soaking in for, and I'm just gonna rinse and drain this under cold water. Here are my pork ribs. I already rinsed, drained, and dried them off, but I'm gonna marinate it with this, but before I do, I'm gonna scoop some of it out for basting. I don't think this is gonna burn your booty hole. So this is the meat side. This is where all the rib is. I'm gonna leave this facing down. I'm dying. I'm dying. Psych. I am a little bitch. We're gonna cover and marinate this overnight. It's the next day. We know it's the next day because I'm wearing a different shirt. These are my ribs. I'm going to transfer them over to this baking dish. This is the meat side. I'm gonna facing down. The meat side facing down. I'm going to cover this with foil and bake at 375 for 2 hours. Our ribs just finished baking. Jeez, all up in my face. Here's a close-up for you guys. It doesn't even look that good. Remember that basting liquid I told you guys to keep off to the side? Well, we're gonna ditch that and we're going to actually baste it with some honey. Brush this in. We're gonna broil this for 5 to 10 minutes. If I can do this with one hand. Okay, Adam, mommy, I have to put you down, okay, baby? Yo, my baby's crying. Let's check on our ribs. They are finished. Ooh. Ah, that is splattered on me. This is what they look like. Juicy. Every time I make this, two things always happen. I get shitted on because it's not authentic, and people always make fun of me for the way I say it. So today we're making lomo saltado. When I say it really fast, it comes out all butchered, but when I take the time to say it slowly, lomo saltado, it sounds a lot better. This is ribeye. We're gonna cut it up into cubes. We're gonna marinate our beef with low sodium soy sauce. I made this last time with regular soy sauce, and boy, did I regret it. And some garlic. I always have a jar of fresh garlic minced at the beginning of the week. So this is 3 days old. Mix this up. I'm gonna leave this to marinate while I prep the rest of my ingredients. We're gonna cut our onions into large chunks. My arm! Power through! Hi, Adamie! Guy, what? She's a baddie, she knows she's a 10. I'm gonna cut my tomatoes into quarters. And then we're going to de-seed our tomatoes. You can choose to leave the seed on if you'd like, but I'm gonna take it off. Sao vậy? Con chịu chơi với anh hai, bây giờ con chịu bị đau thôi. Ai biểu? Kiếm chuyện bây giờ anh hai chơi với con lại xong khóc. Kêu cứu. Now we're going to make our lomo saltado sauce with low sodium soy sauce, red wine vinegar, oyster sauce, cornstarch, and then we're going to mix this up. If you have ají amarillo paste, add it in. I don't have any, so we're just gonna have to go without it. I've made it before in the past without it, and it tastes just as good, so. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. After you're cooking with stainless steel, you want to heat the pan up first. You know it's ready when you splash water in it. You see how the beads are dancing around? That's when you can add oil and cook your meat. So that's my little tip with stainless steel. Now I'm going to add my oil. I'm using olive oil. Then I'm going to add my beef. I don't want to overcrowd my pan because if I do, my beef is going to start steaming and not searing. I'm going to cook this for about 1 minute until there's a nice sear. After 1 minute, mix this up. There's like a nice little sear mark on that. Flip it so the other side gets seared. Add a little bit of oil. And now I'm gonna cook my second batch of beef and just repeat. I'm gonna heat up some oil. My oil is nice and hot. I'm gonna add my onions. I guess it's not that hot. Shit, where's that sizzle? Cook this for about 1 minute. After 1 minute, we're gonna add our beef, our cooked french fries, and our lomo saltado sauce. Give this a little mix. And last but not least, our tomatoes. Once my tomatoes are in, I'm gonna cook this for about 30 more seconds. I like to add a little bit of sugar in mine, but you don't have to. The last time I added sugar into my lomo saltado, I got this bombastic side eye. I got some tomatoes, onion. Where's my beef at? This is the perfect bite right here. Bon appetit. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is my chicken pho. When you guys eat chicken pho, you must eat it like this. Fish sauce dip. Fresh or tubed. This is ginger. You must. What is that? It's a bug bite. Why did I use this to scratch it? Now I need a new one. It's too big. Hold on. You must. And I mean you must eat it like this. I don't make the rules. That is so freaking good. Excuse my behavior. I'm just really excited for this meal. Let me show you guys what this looks like. We got the pho, the chicken pho. We got our dipping sauce. This is the chili crisp that I use. It has to be this one. I just don't make the rules. Mix this up.
Eat it ugly, mommy.
Eat it ugly?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that ugly?
Yeah. Eat it ugly.
Okay, mommy's gonna eat ugly right now. Your face. Eat it like that. Okay. Yum 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 yum. Okay, can mommy eat? Mommy ăn được không? Are you talking? Okay, so we got our noodles. Con vui. Our chicken into this sauce and then eat it. This is how I've been eating my fish sauce with this chili crisp. Okay, thank you, bye. Look what I have, guys. How do I eat this? This is barbecue sauce. I don't want it to drip everywhere. That is so tender. I'm gonna give Adam a bite. Adamy, take a bite. Take a bite. He's like scared of it. Take a bite. He's scared. This is the sausage. That's good. This is the, I don't know what this is. I think this is burnt ends. I don't think I've ever eaten burnt ends before. I don't know how I feel about this. This is lean brisket. This is the corn. There must be some lemon on this.
Adam.
Yo, my baby's crying. This is the beans. Oh, good. It's a little salty. He was crying. He wants to sit on my lap. Want some? That's so good. I didn't know beef ribs were that big. This is the pork rib. That's pretty good. This is the potato salad. This is good too.
Sorry.
This is their coleslaw and it looks like grated onions, but it's really good. I like it. I know. Oh my god. AJ, can I have some soda for Am? Ew, look at that straw. Kids are so weak. Adam drinking soda. You like it? He's drinking soda before, but not a lot. Adam, you want to sit down? Sit down next to Mama. Well, I'm gonna finish one for my family. Okay, baby, bye.
What it's like to cook dinner with small children.
Come on, sis.
Thì có bỏ cất là cất trong, put in the pantry for Mama. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, baby. You want popcorn? Okay, mang ra đây mẹ nấu cho. You're welcome. You're my best friend. Bỏ đây mẹ nấu nha.
Okay.
Go sit down and wait for Mama.
Okay.
What's something? Shake your booty cái gì? Cái người... Shake your booty cái gì?
I hate my booty, skabooty.
Your booty, you're shaking your booty.
Skabooty, hate the booty.
Em đang ngủ á. Khóc con nè, ra đây lấy.
Calm me down.
Yeah, ngủ con nè. What do you say, baby? Con lượm đó lên cho mẹ không? Ta đập mông. Don't eat it. Nó rớt xuống đất rồi vô. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What do you say to Mama? You're welcome. Go play.
Come here.
Huh? You like it? Ngon không?
Yes.
Yo, my baby's crying. I'm making Vietnamese stuffed tofu. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, I'm about to put you on. This is fried tofu. You can get this at the Korean market, Vietnamese market. I got this at H Mart. This is not a vegetarian dish, by the way. Just because something has tofu in it doesn't make it vegetarian, but it can be vegetarian. Just do the proper substitutions. You want to hollow out the inside of your tofu. How I do it is I take a knife and I just cut around it. So now there's like an outline. Can you guys see the incision I made? Now I take a spoon and I just hollow it out. There's other ways to hollow it out. You don't need to make the incision, but I think it's easier. So that's just what I do. Now that I think about it, I don't think this is Vietnamese stuffed tofu. I think a lot of regions have their version of making it. We have all of our tofu hollowed out. Now we need to make the filling. Smash this up. You just need to crumble it. Okay, this is the best as I can get it. To our tofu leftovers, we're gonna add some ground meat of choice. I'm using ground turkey. 2 teaspoons of fish sauce. 1 teaspoon chicken bouillon. 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. And black pepper. 1 tablespoon of minced shallots. Combine this all together. Once our filling is done, we're going to stuff it back into the tofu. Make sure it's packed in there. When you're done stuffing it, it's gonna look something like that. And with my leftover filling, I'm just gonna form them into little meatballs so they look something like that. Next, we're gonna prepare the rest of our ingredients. Here, I'm just de-seeding some Roma tomatoes. And then I'm going to give these a rough chop or rough dice. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're also going to need to mince up some garlic, shallots, and scallion for garnishing. Heat up some oil. Once our oil is nice and hot, we're gonna add some minced garlic. Dang, it's not hot yet. Where's that sizzle? Scandalous. And shallots. Once this is nice and fragrant, I'm gonna add my tomatoes, fish sauce, and sugar. Once everything's well combined, create a flat layer. And then we're gonna cover, reduce our heat to low, and simmer for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, uncover. Now I'm gonna crank my heat to medium. Our stuffed tofu, we're gonna leave it meat side down. Cover and simmer for 15 minutes. You guys, I totally forgot to add my meatballs. There's about 4 minutes left of cooking, so I'm just gonna have to sear this off to the side. It's been a little bit longer than 15 minutes because Adam woke up from his nap and I had to get the little boss baby. After 15 minutes, we're just going to flip this so it can soak up all that juice. There's really no specific way how I'm flipping this. I'm just making sure all 4 edges, 5 edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides of the tofu is getting coated with the sauce. If your tomato sauce is starting to dry out, you can add some water. And then we're just going to top this off with some scallion. This is the chicken tikka masala salad.
Why do we have 2 burgers?
I don't know.
I think he gave us 2 burgers.
You know what it is? I think Bambi might have told her. Because I told her I'm not going to come to your restaurant. She actually told me to ask for Oscar to get the whole meal comp. I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to pay for my family, like her restaurant, you know? For the sandwich? I think that's the porchetta, which is the pork belly, broccoli. This is a burger. The Wagyu Double Spicy Jack Smashed Cheeseburger. Do you guys want some of this? I want to buy it. We're gonna cut this burger in half. No, not half, but okay, we're gonna cut this burger in 1/4. What is this? The chili cheese fries? Oh, dude, this is gonna blow my ass out later. We have like 3 hours to kill, right? Well, let's get dessert after I'm done. This looks good.
You better stop eating so much spicy food. I'm worried about you.
Why?
Cause I see your videos and I see the level of spicy.
Dude.
I like eating spicy food to the point where like it burns your booty hole when you take a shit. I feel like I'm cleansed after that.
No, that's really gross, but I know what you're talking about. That's why I like diarrhea.
I never realized how much of a cheap ass it was until you started bringing it up.
They're so
And I'm like,
he's
never.
with the ear,
Yeah.
things like that.
Bon appetit. We're making ganga jinik mam. Some of you guys might think it sounds questionable because fish sauce, chicken, come again. But I'm just seasoning my chicken wings with garlic powder, paprika, salt, and black pepper. Again, I don't have the measurements for this. Just measure until your ancestors tell you to stop. Why did I have like a little mini seizure? I don't know. And then we want to pat these in. Dang, I just got my nails done. I don't know if I want to touch raw chicken. YOLO. I like flats. What do you guys like? I'm going to cook all my drums first. You can either pan fry, deep fry, air fry, or bake these. I'm going to deep fry these. No, thank you, Alexa. No, thank you, Alexa. Okay, this is what it looks like. Why does this one look burnt like your ex when he cheated on you, so he tried to get you back, so he got you a Tesla? But you didn't take him back because it wasn't the Model X. That's how burnt that looks. Like him. His face. Our chicken is just about done frying. We're going to remove it. Whoa, my headlights. I hear. Once our oil is hot, we're going to saute our garlic. Saute this until it's nice and fragrant. Then we're going to add sugar, fish sauce, and vinegar. If you want it to burn your booty hole just a little bit, add some red pepper flakes. We're going to cook this until it thickens. A lot of you guys asked me about this wok. This is the Scan Pan wok. It's expensive, so if you're gonna splurge, I recommend splurging on the Scan Pan Chef's Pan. Our sauce thickened up. We're gonna turn off our heat. Add in our chicken wings. Man down, one fell, man down. Then we're just gonna give this a nice toss. This is optional, but I like to add some diced jalapenos. Appa. Appa, make dinner.
What?
Yo, my baby's fine. Bon appetitis. Hello mấy bà, hôm nay Alisa nấu thịt kho trứng. To be honest, I kind of wish my pork belly wasn't so flat. It's giving flat like my chest. but it's okay. We're gonna work with what we got. I got this at Costco, and normally it doesn't come this flat like my chest, but for some reason it's flat today, so we're just gonna do what we do. I'm using pork belly, but you can also use pork shoulder or pork butt. We're gonna marinate this with garlic, minced shallots. I'm crying. Power through. She's a bad bitch. Salt and black pepperdi. Oh, you thought I was gonna say it, huh? Mix this up. Turn my heat on. Add some oil. I'm using avocado oil. Sugar. My heat is on medium. I'm gonna cook this until there's a nice amber color. Starting to change color, but it's not quite ready yet. This is where it starts to get really important and crucial, so make sure you don't leave this alone, because if you leave this alone, it's gonna burn and you're done did it. You guys see how it's starting to get darker in certain spots? Now it's bubbling. Right about now, you wanna add in your ground pork, or your pork belly, I'm sorry, not ground pork. Give this a mix. Make sure everything gets coated, or try to get everything coated. We're gonna cook this until there's no more pink left. You see how it's pink right there? It shouldn't take that long. Now we're gonna add Coco Rico, water, half a cup of fish sauce, and sugar. Make sure everything's combined, and then we're gonna bring this to a boil. While you wait for this to come to a boil, there's going to be all this pork snot. Make sure you get rid of it. Unless you wanna eat that, then you do you, boo-boo. See how it's starting to come to a boil? We're gonna reduce our heat and simmer for 2 hours. Don't forget to continue to scoop this out. We're gonna simmer with the lid on. This has been simmering for 1 hour. It still has another hour to go, but I wanna show you guys what it looks like. When there's about 20 to 30 minutes left remaining of your 2 hours, you're going to add some soft-boiled eggs. I'm debating if I should add these into this pot because these are all broken. And why not? You gotta do it gently so it doesn't break apart even more. I'm going to carefully make room for this. Cover it and continue simmering. It has been simmering for 2 hours. This is what it looks like. The eggs are hiding down at the bottom, but you're going to taste test this. My throat's burning hot. That is good for me. I don't need to adjust anything. If everything tastes okay, you're going to crank your heat to high and leave this to cook for 5 to 10 minutes uncovered. It's done cooking. We can turn off our heat. Top this off with some black pepper. Jesus, it's not supposed to do that. Adam is sick. His molars are coming in. So he's very fussy, clingy, and all of the above. So watch me make this egg roll with one hand. Thì mang cái ghế đây. Tôi đừng có đạp vào nó hư hết. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and AJ's sick too. See?
Hello. What's this?
Oh, don't touch. No, don't touch. You're gonna get sick. We have to cook it first.
No more touching.
Đây, con có sạc không mà con đụng hả?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Con ho cái cho mồm lại.
What's that?
Chạy giò, ăn không?
No, I do boy.
Để ăn chứ làm sao?
Now let me hold it.
No, tay con dơ con vừa ho xong mà đụng cái gì?
Your hand dirty.
Yeah, your hand's dirty.
Yeah, let me touch it.
No, your hands are dirty,
No,
AJ.
let me touch this.
Bánh mì con đâu?
Huh?
Where's your bread?
Okay.
Coi chừng chó nó ăn của con kìa. Con bỏ lên bàn đàng hoàng được không? Bỏ ghế như vậy là chó nó sẽ ăn bánh mì của con á. Trời ơi. Oh, we need to wipe his nose. Before anybody says, where's your husband? Why isn't he helping you? It's 3 p.m. He's not home from work. AJ có okay không vậy? AJ con không có đứng đây nữa thì con bỏ cất cái ghế này lại cho mẹ được không? Are you still standing here? Thì con cất ghế lại cho mẹ, okay? Thank you. Okay, thank you, bye. Heat up 3/4 cup of oil. I'm using avocado oil, which is the good oil, baby. Once our oil's hot, we're gonna add our annatto seeds. We're gonna cook this for about 30 seconds, just until the red color releases. Once the red color releases, strain your seeds out. Ignore the background music, that's my son's favorite song right now, but you're left with this nice red oil. We're gonna saute some lemongrass. This is where I get all my frozen lemongrass. You can get it like super minced. You can get it chopped. And then you can also get it in like these jars. It comes in like shallots and garlic. We're gonna saute this until it's nice and fragrant. Once this is fragrant, we're gonna add our red pepper flakes. You might want to open up the windows because you might be coughing a little bit. We're gonna bring this back to a boil. You see how the edges are starting to bubble up? Reduce your heat and simmer for 3 to 5 minutes. After simmering for 5 minutes or so, your saute sauce will slightly thicken up. I'm like 99.9% positive that he's not gonna add any of this in, so I'm just gonna bring this bowl to him like this since I already put all the veggies in here that he eats. Actually, I'm gonna hook him up with a little bit of this. He's Korean, he has to eat spicy food. Should I give him more? Why not? Up, I made dinner.
Thanks, honey.
Hello, hi, this is a public service announcement that I have finally found the flaming extra hot Cheetos because I thought they discontinued this. And so many of you guys were in my DM saying that they discontinued this. And I can't believe I found it. Why does it not look flavored up? Why does it not look flavored up? Like what, where's the seasoning on that? Hot Cheetos?
Oh, that's close.
I want a better one.
It's a spicy. Let me see you come.
Just as good as I remembered
Let me
it.
see the
Although I think the little bags are better because there's more seasoning on it.
Mommy, we go outside.
Yeah, đi ra bây giờ nè. Con chọn mẹ ăn miếng được không?
No, we can't go outside. You can't watch
Không thể cái what?
Up, I made dinner.
I'm making bibimbap, which is a Korean mixed rice, using the leftovers from my bangkunyan pit, which is the Vietnamese steamed rice rolls. Still good. I'm just gonna take off the mint leaves though for Andy. I don't think he's gonna want this in his rice. So we got the cucumbers. I'm just gonna raw dog this. Bean sprouts. I have the ground pork filling. I just heated up an individual serving. Again, this is from the leftovers from a couple of days ago. This is Oma's Big Jar Salsa Sauce. I made a new one. We're gonna add the sauce right in the middle. I'm gonna give Andy 2 fried eggs. And this is dinner. How you eat this is you would just mix it up. I'm gonna give this to Andy, so I'm not gonna mix it up for him. He can mix it up himself because he's a big boy. Okay, so this is my bibimbap, so I'm just gonna mix everything together. Riley.
Mama.
Yeah. Say hello to my little friend.
Mama, Hulk.
Your Hulk?
Yeah.
Say Hulk smash.
Where?
This is what it's gonna look like once everything's mixed together. Bon appetit.
Dinner ready. Thanks, honey.
I'm meal prepping chicken katsu because 1, it freezes well, 2, it's easy to make, but it's messy, and 3, my husband likes to eat it, so why not? I bought thinly sliced chicken breast, but what's so thin about this? Thinly sliced chicken breast, my ass. I couldn't pick it out because I do grocery delivery because you guys know I hate grocery shopping. Look at this sorry ass little chicken breast. I have my chicken breast inside a Ziploc bag and we're just going to pound this! I'm sorry. Oh, why he gonna allow it? He just shushed me. That's okay.
I told you would get it off.
I just woke up, Adam. You're gonna set up 3 stations. The first station is APF, all-purpose flour. Season your APF however you want. I'm just gonna do it with some salt and some blackberry pepper pepper, and then just mix this up. You guys remember when AJ used to help me with cooking? Now he just does his own thing. You wanna help Mama?
Yes.
Okay. Our next station is
No,
eggs.
this one.
Huh? Pull it open. Good job. The next station is our panko station. We got our flour, our eggs, and our panko breadcrumbs. And we're just gonna season each of this with just salt and black pepper. You can do whatever seasoning you want. Mix everything up. We got our flattened chicken breast into the flour, into the eggs, into the panko. We have 1 piece done. This looks like a sperm. We're just gonna continue with the rest of our chicken breast into the flour, into the eggs, and then the panko. Make sure you really pat that panko in there. And there's another one. To make this meal preppable, I'm gonna grab some cling wrap. Is this freezer safe? I don't know, but I never died, so it is today. Cutlet, lay it down, and just wrap that hoe up. It's gonna look something like this. Yo, my baby's crying. Sao khóc vậy đây? This is the Harmless Harvest Dupe coconut water from Costco. Adam loves it. Con cầm lấy này, hold it. I have my chicken cutlets individually saran wrapped. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. When I want to eat this, I'm gonna take it out the night before, defrost it, and just pan fry it. My oil is nice and hot. You can either pan fry or deep fry this. When it's nice and golden, you're going to remove it from the heat and place it onto a paper towel to catch any excess oil. To make the cabbage, it's really easy. Just shred up some cabbage. You can do purple or green. And then you're gonna leave it soaking in iced water. While our cabbage, ooh, that turned purple. While our cabbage is soaking in ice water, we're gonna make our cabbage dressing. You're going to need some mayo. Jesus. You can use Japanese mayo or white people mayo. 1 tablespoon sriracha, 1.5 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of fish sauce, and some garlic. Mix this all together. Smells good. You're gonna taste test this to make sure it's okay. Tastes pretty good. My kids' leftover, their tater tots. Try it with the sauce. Pretty good. Now that your sauce is done, you're gonna drain and rinse your cabbage from the ice water. My little salad spinner that I got from IKEA like 6 years ago when I first started dating and I started cooking. It's been with us for that long. So our cabbage and our dressing is done. Our chicken, which side's better looking? I don't know, they're both pretty ugly. Just gonna cut this. Here I got my rice, place my chicken right beneath it. Cabbage right here. And then our cabbage dressing right on top. And my katsu dipping sauce, I'll have the recipe for this listed down below. Open sesame. Let's try this cabbage dressing. That is good. Hello, hi. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple months ago I got into a car accident. When you get into a car accident, you have to replace out your car seats. So that's what I'm gonna do. When you replace them out, you also have to cut the straps. So I'm gonna cut the straps for you guys to see. The straps are cut, and then we also got a new car seat. This was Adam's car seat, and he was a newborn at the time when he got into the car accident. So we got him the toddler car seats. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, he was not a newborn at the time. He was actually like 12, 13 months old, but this is his new car seat. It's already dirty because we haven't been using it. So I'm gonna empty it with the Cheerio. Okay, all better. Oh, my sandal, man down. Hello, hi. I'm making a big pot. This pot looks small, hold on. This is the pot, and we know it's big because my hand's next to it and it's bigger than my hand. But I am making a big pot of pho, beef pho, the traditional way on the stovetop. I haven't made it on the stovetop. I haven't made it the traditional way on the stovetop in a very long time, and I mean like 3 or 4 years, because I've just been using my Instant Pot. But I was like, you know what? Let me test my Vietnamese. Let me see if I still got it. So that's what we're doing. And because I wanted to make sure that I got it before I filmed it for you guys, because a lot of you guys don't have an Instant Pot and you guys want to do it the traditional way on the stovetop. So that's why this pot looks small, but I promise you it's not. If you have a toddler that doesn't like to eat vegetables, this soup might do the trick.
Oh!
Yeah, I mean... This is Mum Thai Malabar spinach, and we're gonna make soup with it. I separated this in 2 piles. This is all the big stems, and this is all the leaves with smaller stems. This we're gonna get rid of. This soup is every Vietnamese kid with a bowl haircut holy grail. I don't know a single Vietnamese kid that did not like the soup growing up. This is my brother's. I have 2 brothers in case you guys didn't know. I have the ugly little one that you guys all know about, and the other one that none of you guys really know about. But this is their favorite soups as well. They're always calling me, asking me how to make this. And when I was living back in California, I would always make this and they would always ask me if I could bring it over to them, or they would come over and eat at my house. This is half a pound of shrimp. I'm going to give it a rough chop. I still want there to be some chunks of shrimp in here. To our shrimp, we're gonna add 1 egg yolk, salt, and blackity blackity. Mix this all up. Heating up some oil. Once our oil is nice and hot, we're gonna add garlic. Cook this until it's nice and fragrant. Once it's nice and golden, add some water. Bring this to a boil. As soon as this comes to a boil, add in your Malabar spinach. A lot of people like to add asparagus, raudai, or gourd into this. I'm not gonna add any of that simply because this is for my kids and they don't like to eat that. See how it's starting to bubble? Our shrimp mixture from earlier. Add 1 spoonful at a time. You might want to push it down. Season this however you want. I'm gonna season with just a little bit of fish sauce, chicken bouillon, and salt. When you mix this, be careful you don't break up any of the shrimp clusters. This is ready. When our shrimp clusters float to the top, you can turn off your heat. My favorite way to eat this is over a bed of rice with a bunch of top chai chilies. This is my perfect bite.
I'm gonna start responding to comments with videos like this one.
So you can actually skip the whole annatto seed process. It really only adds color to the saute. It doesn't add any flavor. So if you have another way of making a red oil, go ahead and use that. I have a follower, yo, my baby's crying. I have a follower who's Puerto Rican and she uses achiote oil. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but she uses achiote oil, which is a form of red oil. So if you have that, use that. I think I'm actually gonna buy some and just leave it on deck because it seems pretty convenient because I used to use red oil to make Vietnamese beef stew. Adam is eating sundubu, or he was eating sundubu. Hold on. Hello, hi, I'm back. If you have your own way of making a red oil, go ahead and use that. You can skip this step overall. It just really helps with the color. You're going to eat it. No. No. You're embarrassing me. I'm sorry. Anyways.
I drink about 5 to 10 of these a day. Why such a big difference, you ask? Because when I drink 10, it makes me pee a lot.
And I sometimes don't want to pee a lot, so I'll drink like 5 of them. Okay, thank you, bye.
This is the chicken tikka masala salad.
Why do we have 2 burgers?
I don't know.
I think he gave us 2 burgers.
You know what it is? I think Bambi might have told her. Because I told her I'm not going to come to your restaurant. She actually told me to ask for Oscar to get the whole meal comp. I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to pay for my family, like her restaurant, you know?
For the sandwich?
I think that's the porchetta, which is the pork belly, broccoli. This is a burger. The Wagyu double spicy jack smashed cheeseburger. You guys want some of this?
I want to buy it.
We're gonna cut this burger in half.
No, not half, but
Okay, we're gonna cut this burger in 1/4. What is this? The chili cheese fries? Oh, dude, this is gonna blow my ass out later. We have like 3 hours to kill, right? Well, let's get dessert after I'm down. This looks good.
you better stop eating so much spicy, so I'm worried about you.
Why?
Because I see your videos and I see the level of spicy
Dude.
I like eating spicy food to the point where like it burns your booty hole when you take a shit. I feel like I'm cleansed after that.
No, that's really gross, but I know what you're talking about. That's why I like diarrhea.
I never realized how much of a cheap ass it was until you started bringing it up.
They're so
And I'm like,
he's
he's never...
with the ear,
Yeah.
things like that.
Hôm nay Alisa nói tiếng Việt nha. Hồi trước Alisa nói tiếng Việt, Alisa nói mày tao má mi chửi mi á. Bà ngồi ngay bên cạnh tôi, bà sẽ chửi tôi. Rau này rau gì vậy?
Salad.
Mấy rau thơm này mẹ trồng phải không?
Mua hết rồi. Mùa này mình không có. Mua quá.
Cái này ngon á, cái này là nem thính. Hôm nay Alisa ăn ớt cay không được. Tại má của mi sẽ chửi mi, chửi nhà điếc tai luôn á.
Cho nên
Biết tai như vậy mà chưa thành người tốt á.
She nói xấu mi hoài không à. Thịt heo, tờ cục cúc, giáp cá. This is fish mince. Low key kind of smells like fish. This is just nước mắm. I forgot the peanuts last time.
tôi phải để riêng đó là cái đó còn quặn mới vô cái rau nó không có bị rớt ra. Bây giờ bắt đầu có xếp thịt, có xếp tôm cho nó sát vô cũng được. Nói vậy đó.
Mấy năm nay con làm sai hết. Cái này cũng đẹp ha. I like this way better. I think Adam đang khóc. Yo, my baby's crying. He just woke up from his nap and he was crying. You're Vietnamese. You have to like it. My Okay, gotta go bye. My baby needs me.
Heat up 3/4 cup of oil. I'm using avocado oil, which is the good oil, baby. Once our oil's hot, we're gonna add our annatto seeds. gonna cook this for about 30 seconds just until the red color releases. Once the red color releases, strain your seeds out. Ignore the background music, that's my son's favorite song right now, but you're left with this nice red oil. We're gonna saute some lemongrass. This is where I get all my frozen lemongrass. You can get it like super minced. You can get it chopped. And then you can also get it in like these jars. It comes in like shallots and garlic. We're gonna saute this until it's nice and fragrant. Once this is fragrant, we're gonna add our red pepper flakes. You might want to open up the windows because you might be coughing a little bit. We're gonna bring this back to a boil. You see how the edges are starting to bubble up? Reduce your heat and simmer for 3 to 5 minutes. After simmering for 5 minutes or so, your saute sauce will slightly thicken up. I'm like 99.9% positive that he's not gonna add any of this in, so I'm just gonna bring this bowl to him like this since I already put all the veggies in here that he eats. Actually, I'm gonna hook him up with a little bit of this. He's Korean, he has to eat spicy food. Should I give him more? Why not? I'll buy me dinner.
Thanks, honey.
Ông xã, mấy tụi bà cũng muốn tôi nói tiếng Việt thì hôm nay Alisa nói tiếng Việt nha. Chắc tôi raw dog cái bún tại vì tôi ăn mà. Thấy tôm, xếp vô 4 con thôi hả, làm gì cheap vậy. Hôm nay mình không có dưa leo thì mình phải quấn với cháo mà. Phải bỏ hành phi vô. Xếp có được không? Hay là nó bể ra. Tao biết ngay không bể mà. Tôi là người Việt. Trời, mấy cái tôm này là người nhỏ vậy. Nhỏ bé xíu như your ex-boyfriend. Đẹp không? Em của mình nó mang cái này từ Cali mãi qua bên đây nè. Nó nói cái này ngon nè. Cái thằng đó mình chọc nó hoài, mình nói nó xấu ác à. Mình chọc nó không có khóc. Nó khóc mình còn chọc thêm. Dầu máy này. Ngon ở mấy bà. Ngon. Cái này mình thích nè. Mình cũng có cháo nữa nè. Con này gần hư rồi. Đừng mét tôi nha. Mét nói bà xã mày cho mày ăn rau gần hư rồi kìa. Ủa này có miếng cút này kệ đi. Thôi chắc mình tháo ra. Bây giờ nó dính móng tay mình rồi má ơi má. Mình là người Việt. Ê cái này hơi xấu quắc ha. So quắc like my brother. Trước khi mình đưa này cho ông xã phải gắn mấy cái parchment paper vô. Bây giờ mang ra cho ông nha. I'm eating bún riêu and I'm pairing it with my favorite drink. So spicy, so good. My mother-in-law was just watching me. She just finished eating it. I just finished making her a bowl. You liked it, Oma? This is a pig's foot. I'm about to eat it. Wait, this is pork cock. Is that a pig's foot? I don't know, but it's good. Just try it sometime. Stop eating your peanut butter jelly sandwiches and chicken nuggets. Live a little. This is beef balls with tendon. Those are the best ones. I don't make the rules. And this mint leaf is rau yapka, which is a fish mint, and they call it that because it's kind of dinky. This is brisket. Yo, my baby's tripping. I'm okay home. Good. I had chả lụa, but I forgot to cut it, so we're just gonna have to go without it today. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I haven't had good bún riêu since moving out to DFW, and I will say this definitely hits the spot. Well, I'm gonna finish my dinner. Okay, think bye. This banana is a little too yellow for me, but she'll have to. I actually like to eat my beef jerky with, or my bananas with beef jerky. I also like to eat my hot Cheetos with bananas. Is that weird? Hang on. I'm not pregnant, by the way. Although, we are trying. We are trying. So maybe you guys will see a baby number 3 soon. Ông xã, ăn tối nè. Hello, ông xã, say thank you. Okay.
How do you cook the shrimp and pork for gỏi cuốn spring rolls? Well, first off, everything's boiled, so I have a pot of boiling water. I'm gonna add my shrimp. Once your shrimp is cooked, remove it. In the same pot of water, I'm gonna add about 5 slices of ginger, whole peppercorns, but because I bought this and I can't take it off, I'm just gonna have to grind it in. Add about 5 or 6 whole peppercorns. Then we're gonna add our pork belly. We're gonna bring this to a boil and then reduce our heat to medium-low and simmer for 45 minutes. Don't forget to skim all this out as it floats to the top. After 45 minutes, our pork is going to look something like this.
Next, we are going to give our pork an ice bath. Doing this helps prevent your pork from having brown spots. This is our pork belly. Once she's been dried off, she has some freckles on her because we grinded our peppercorns instead of using the whole peppercorns, but that's okay. Now we're just gonna thinly slice this. The noodles I use to eat spring rolls and vermicelli bowls is this one, the one that says the number 601 at the bottom. I'm going to follow the cooking instructions on the bag and cook this in boiling water. The instructions on the bag say to cook the noodles in boiling water for 5 minutes. I actually cooked my noodles for 7 minutes, so they look something like this. My heat is off. Now I'm gonna cover with the lid for 10 to 15 minutes or until the noodles are cooked. We'll know the noodles are cooked when you try one and it's cooked. I let it sit covered for 10 minutes, but I'm still gonna double check. I knew I was a true Vietnamese. Perfect. Rinse it thoroughly under cold water to get rid of any starch. We're making spring rolls today. Noodles, more noodles, lettuce, pork, shrimps, mint leaves, herbs, whatever you call these. Andy used to never eat mint leaves, but I trained him. How did I train him? I just snuck it into his food every time. I don't think he likes a lot though, so that might have been overkill for him. He still got those baby taste buds, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got a stand to roll this. Roll, roll. You see how everything's kind of like folding over on top? When I get to the shrimp, I stop, pop, and lock it. Stop, pop, and lock it. Y'all see that? You see that? And then roll and just remember to tug. You see how this is kind of like getting eaten up? It's okay, baby. It's okay. Here we have a spring roll. Why does this look like some ancient artifact? Anyways, I bought a rotisserie chicken, didn't use it all, so I'm gonna use the leftover carcass to make chicken pho. I shredded the chicken off the bones, add all the bones into a big pot. You need pho spices. This is the one I like to use. This bag is too big for this amount of pho, so I'm going to use maybe 1/3 of this. But before we use this, we have to toast our spices on a dry skillet. Watch this, guys. Skilled. Damn, I suck. You want to toast this until you start to see some color and it's aromatic. Right about now is when I'm gonna turn off my heat. This stock bag, I got it from Daiso and it looks something like this. Man, it just burnt me. Add this in here. Will this fit in here? Yes, you will. Now we're just gonna close everything up. It's gonna look something like this. We're gonna toss this in here. We're gonna add in our yo, my baby's crying. We're gonna add in our roasted onion. You can do this in an air fryer or an open fire. Roasted ginger, water, another one, fish sauce, rock sugar about the size of a golf ball, and chicken bouillon. Now we're gonna bring this to a boil. Once this is boiling, reduce your heat and simmer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, our broth is going to look something like this. Now we're gonna taste test to see if it needs anything. Oh, that spoon is hot. Burnt my lip. I'm gonna season with a little bit of salt. It's not double dipped. I learned this taste testing thing from my mom. Grab a bowl, spoon, pour it in here. Oh, that's hot. It's burning my insides. Oh, that's good. She did that. This is my noodles, but this noodle you want to cook 1 serving at a time and serve it pretty much immediately. So I'm adding my chicken that I shredded off that carcass. Onions because I'm gonna kiss my husband later. Cilantro because it doesn't taste like soap to me. And scallion because I'm kissing my husband more than once. This is optional, but I like to add blackity. This is our broth. We're gonna bring it to a boil. Technically, you want to get rid of everything in here, but your girl's lazy. This thing is clean, but it's not clean, if that makes sense. Since I'm lazy to separate all the giblets from the broth, I'm just gonna have to pour it through a strainer like this. Like that. Lick my... You thought I was gonna say it. Some sriracha. Oh, safety, she farted. And hoisin sauce. Oh, she farted, safety. The best way to eat chicken pho, I don't make the rules, is with fish sauce. Why is this? I just dislocated my arm. And minced ginger. Why you got difficult? Anytime there's fish sauce dip, I always add this chili paste, chili crisp into this. Like I always do it. This flavor, oh. Jing did something here. She did something here. What that mouth do? If you're not eating your chicken pho with this dip, you're doing it wrong. I don't make the most. Okay, goodbye. I swear, if this does not burn my booty hole, then I need some new nudes recommendation because this is the Bulldog Spicy Noodle Challenge and I'm craving spicy food and I know this is the only way that I can be satisfied. I added Spam to it.
And then I also have an egg. I have a second egg just in case. The best way to eat spicy noodles is to crack the yolk into the noodles. I don't make the rules. If you're not eating it like this, what are you doing? Ooh, this is where the best bite's at. It's where all the yolk is at. Just kidding, I lied. It took the spiciness away from the noodles. I don't think I'm doing that again because all I taste was yolk. I need a spoon to eat this. And this is Spam. I just cooked it with equal parts sugar and soy sauce. So far, not spicy, you guys. You think it's because I added the eggs in the Spam? It is 10 o'clock and I'm eating this. Andy and I had an early dinner, so I made Spam rice and eggs for him. And then for me, I paired it with noodles. He said that he wanted to eat the noodles and I was like, I don't think he could handle it. So I gave him rice instead. I know he can't handle it actually. How do I know? Because he's my sat. I'm kind of annoyed that this isn't spicy. I think it's not spicy because I added Spam and eggs. I just ate it straight up without the sides and just noodles. I think would be spicy. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys, AJ has been co-sleeping with me for 2 years. He was sleep trained from 0 to 2 and then 2 to 4. He was co-sleeping with me and I just sleep trained him back into sleeping in his own bed. I want to sleep with the kids like with Adam and AJ. I love cuddling with them, but at the same time, I don't like to sleep with them because I have to go to sleep when they go to sleep. I don't want to be going to bed at 8. AJ's bedtime for a hot minute was like 11 o'clock because that's when I would go to sleep and we co-slept. But I sleep trained him. So that was like the best thing I could have done for myself, for him, for me and Andy. Because me and Andy, we were like actually fighting a lot during that time. And it was because of AJ not sleeping in his own bed, staying up late, being a heathen. Oh my God. This napkin is Andy's dirty napkin that he just left on the table. He leaves it on the table because I tell him to because I like to go back and like wipe the table. I need to eat the other egg, otherwise no one's gonna eat it. Yoink. I'm not gonna break the yolk into the noodles because I don't think it's not spicy. Did you guys know I used to not like to eat eggs until I got with Andy? Now I think they're okay. I remember reading a comment and someone was asking me why I don't really drink liquids when I eat. I think it's because I grew up poor. Like whenever my family and I would go out to eat, we never ordered anything. To drink only water, and when I was younger, I didn't like drinking water because I thought water was nasty. And plus, someone told me that it's you get like stomach aches or ulcers or something like that when you drink and eat cold water at the same time. I don't know if that's true. You guys can fact check that, but someone told me that and it kind of just stuck with me. The last bite has to be the bite with everything in it. So there's noodles, Spam, the egg. Bon appetit. Okay, thank you, bye. Hello, hi. It is the morning after spicy noodles, and although the noodles were not spicy, I can confirm that it is burning. It's not that Sprite challenge that you drink the whole thing where you don't burp. I don't have a bottle, I have a can, so let's try it. Cheers.
Mommy, let me cheer.
Huh?
Let me cheer.
Nothing? Nothing?
Let me cheer. Let me see Coke.
Mommy drinking salt water.
Water?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Go ngồi xuống. Đi ra ngồi xuống. Go sit down, AJ. I didn't want him seeing me drink this because he's gonna want to have some. AJ, go ngồi xuống, go coi TV.
Drink Coke.
This is not Coke, it's Sprite.
I want you not to drink Coke. Just drink Coke.
Oh my gosh, my teeth, it's cold. Gosh, my hands are cold. It's hard to do this because my teeth are sensitive and the cold drink is like, it's not sitting well with me. Did I tell you guys I'm not good at drinking from a can? I usually have to with a straw, but I feel like a straw would activate the burping. Oh, I thought it was gonna come up right now. I wanna say I'm like 2/3 of the way done. Oh, this can is from Adam's birthday party, which was back in January. I didn't want to buy a new one because why would I when I have Sprite cans at home? Oh, I'm getting a cramp. Oh, I did it. Okay, now I'm just in a lot of pain. Oh, I feel like cramping really bad. Hi, AJ.
What happened?
Nothing. I love you.
Let me hear.
You like my hair? Thank you, baby. I'm salivating a lot. Oh, why can't I burp? Thank you for coming to my show. Oh God, I need to let this burp out before I can carry on with my life. Oh, I farted instead. That was beat. What if that was my way of burping? Okay, thank you, bye. I love meatballs. I haven't done one of these videos in so long. Here, babe, I got some balls for you. Oh my God, look at this cheese pull. What's your favorite cheese? I think my favorite is...
Mostly like Swiss.
Me? Mm-hmm. No, I like that jalapeno one. Pepper jack. Ooh, let's do a... What's that Disney movie?
Lady in the Tramp?
Yeah, let's do a Lady in the Tramp moment right now. You down?
No.
pussy. I knew you wasn't down. That's a small thing. That thing is. She says it was a small Caesar salad. That thing is big. I'm like spilling everywhere. Dang it. I don't think I've ever just eaten meatballs like this alone. How are you supposed to eat it? I don't know how to eat this. Well, where'd you get that fork at?
Oh, no, but look at the fork.
What's wrong with it? And he was like, look at this fork. What? Yeah, I think I took your spoon, baby. This is our first time at this restaurant. We just drove by it. This is a Caesar salad. She said it tastes really good, but it tastes like any other Caesar salad to me. This is AJ's pizza. Ooh, look at that cheese pull. This is our pizza. This is the something. We did a half and half. You don't serve me. First you serve yourself, rude. We ordered AJ a cheese pizza and now he doesn't want to eat it. One is the Carmen and one is the Spirit something. Oh, that cheese is good. If you're not eating your pizza with barbecue sauce, what do you do? What that mouth do? That barbecue sauce is overpowering. What are these square pieces?
Biscuit.
That's brisket? That tastes like ham.
Oh, I did.
This pizza's like falling apart. Maybe I should fold it. You know we have a pizza oven at home?
What?
Yeah, my brother and his wife got it for us for Christmas.
What did we get then?
iRobot.
Oh, really?
It's a good gift, right? And then we got my little brother and his girlfriend like sweats from Nike, and then my sister, we got her a hot pot thing. AJ, eat your pizza. Why? Mommy moved to This is why I never buy AJ's own food. At that moment, he wants it, but when it comes out, he doesn't want it anymore. So if you ever see us and he's only eating rice, mind your own business. I don't like this brisket. It's kind of dry, huh?
It's good.
Huh? We didn't get the Uncle Carmen, huh?
I wish we had that one.
Yeah. The mushrooms. Let me get some of your ranch, babe. Yoink. I got dessert. This is tiramisu. Did you guys know my sister named her cat tiramisu? I think this is we've eaten tiramisu before, right?
No.
From Amano's. I don't remember it being this sweet though. It's not sweet. Like too sweet. What do you think of mine?
I made bun mo for my husband, even though he doesn't like lemongrass or spicy food, but because he's with a Vietnamese vixen, he has to like spicy food. Like, come on, the man's Korean, so I'm just trying to help him achieve what's in his nature, which is liking spicy food. So over the last several years, I've been slowly training him by adding spice into his food every single day, and I will proudly say it's working. So before you know it, his booty hole is going to be burning, and he will have a burn your booty hole spice tolerance, which is the ultimate goal.
Bon appetit. I'm still gonna find who it is. Anyways, we're making bún bò huế today. We got our beef bones and our beef brisket. You can also use beef shank. Move this off to the side. Second pot, we're gonna do all of our pork parts. So this is pork hock. We're parboiling the pork and the beef separately because we want to retain the flavors. We don't want to mix the two flavors together. This is what it's going to look like. We're gonna turn this one off and boil this one a little bit longer. But we're gonna discard all of this water. This is our pork hock. Get a free pork facial while you're at it. Yo, my baby's crying. Oh yeah. We're gonna rinse this off. We're gonna do the same thing to our beef. Get that beef facial. Wait, it's splattered on me. There's a bone that fell off, man, down. We're gonna drain and rinse everything off. Nice job. Adamy. Oh my gosh, look at Adam. Adamy. When he makes you mad. One of the main ingredients in bún bò huế is lemongrass, so you're gonna need some lemongrass. We're cutting off the leafy ends, get rid of that. We're gonna peel off the first couple outer layers. These outer layers, we're just going to discard this. We're gonna cut these up into smaller pieces, about 3 to 4 inches. And then we're going to lightly bruise this. Now into our stock pot, we're gonna add our pork hock, beef bones, brisket or beef shank, lemongrass, 2 small onions or 1 large, rock sugar about the size of a golf ball or regular sugar, salt, and some water. We have everything in, and now we're gonna bring this to a boil. Once this is boiling, reduce your heat and simmer for an hour and a half. Don't forget to occasionally skim this out. Simmer with the lid on. Okay, it's been simmering for some time now. I'm going to take my beef, what is this called again? Brisket out. I almost said bò tách chanh. And my pork hock. I kind of overcooked my pork hock a little too much, so it's kind of falling apart, but on the bright side, it is really tender. I need to put this back in. This is my brisket. I'm gonna leave this to cool, and then I'm gonna cut it into thin slices. Now with what's remaining, which should be our bones, our onion, and our lemongrass, I'm gonna leave this to simmer for 2 more hours. But before we do, I'm gonna add some more hot water. I just filled it back up to where the water line originally was. For me, it was 3 liters of water. This is 3/4 cup of water. I use hot water just to make it faster. 1 tablespoon of shrimp paste. This is the one I'm using. We're just going to dissolve this. After 2 hours, our broth is going to look something like this. Now we're gonna add in our shrimp broth. Some more lemongrass. Again, I peeled the first couple outer layers and I also bruised them. 1/2 cup of our saute oil. I kept some off to the side in case my guests wanted to add some more to their personal bowls. Mix everything all together. Now we're gonna cover and simmer this for another hour. I discarded all of my bones and big pieces, and now I'm just gonna pour this broth through a strainer. Damn, I'm like breaking my back right now for this. I'm a mom. I'm strong, baby. Uh-oh, I need another bowl. Ooh. Skill. Yay. Broke. Hoài à, không biết chơi thì đừng có chơi. Ok, mẹ sửa cho bỏ đó. I did it. These lemongrass pieces, I'm going to keep some in my broth just because. Now that we have our bún bò huế broth done, we need to cook our noodles and prep everything else. This is the bún bò huế noodles I'm using. This is my first time trying this out, and the only reason I'm trying this out for the first time is because I like the font on the packaging. I'm gonna follow the cooking instructions on the bag. It says to bring water to boil and drop my noodles and cook it for 4 to 6 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just cooked a lot of noodles right now, dang. Don't forget to get your facial while we're at this. I'm so burnt. These noodles, you have to rinse it thoroughly for like 5 minutes under cold water. Now all we need to do is ladle some of this hot broth into our bowl. Seafood. This is what my mother-in-law made me for dinner today. We have fried fish. This is japchae, which is noodles. This is my first time eating this. This is some sort of squid. And I was eating it like just plain all day today, kind of like candy. It's really good. It's sweet, it's salty. It's good. We have radish kimchi, and of course we have kimchi. I don't know how to do this fish. I'm just gonna take like, oh, there's no bones in this. There is bones in it, but you can eat it. You can eat the bones in this?
No.
No?
That's it.
Just kidding, you can't eat the bones in this. I don't think Annie's gonna be able to eat that. Bon appetit.
Hi guys.
Như này.
Hi guys. I'm a bell.
Cái ăn chưa cơm chưa xong mà. Ăn cơm xong rồi lấy sữa ra.
Fine.
Yo, my baby's crying. Gotta go bye. Hello, hi, we're back. I like eating my japchae spicy. How am I gonna do this with him in my hand? He's going. Come on, he toy. Okay, then goodbye. Do you guys remember Oma's big jar sauce of sauce? Well, I'm gonna make a quick lunch. I have some rice. Add a couple of tablespoons of this in here. Yo, my baby's crying. Hello, hi, I'm back. I fried up 2 eggs. Plop that in there. Some of this. This is just seasoned seaweed, shredded seaweed. A lot or little. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like, and now we're just gonna mix this all together. This is what we got so far. I think I want a little bit more of this sauce in here.
I got my food, Mama.
You're done with your food, baby? Good job. I don't want to double dip. Let's leave that out. Mix this all together. You're done? Okay. And there we have a quick and easy lunch. Okay, then goodbye. Hello, hi. It has been a little over 1 week since I've been back from my California trip. Today is the first day where I don't have to run any errands. I am at home all day today. The last several days I've been running errands trying to get the house back in order. We are still jet lagged. The kids are still 2 hours behind on their schedule. So today will be the first day where I can actually try to get it back on their schedule. They've been running errands with me. So it has been quite the struggle. Hi, Adam. Hi, Adam. is my first time eating traditional Laos papaya salad. There's a raw crab in this. Pete told me to suck on it. We didn't get it super spicy because Jen can't really eat it spicy. We're saving her butthole today.
Did you start eating spicy at a young age?
I'm pretty sure I started eating spicy when I was in my mom's womb, dude. I don't remember when I started eating spicy food. I just remember always eating hot Cheetos with tapatio in it.
Like, start with the smaller piece.
Oh, oh, that's good.
I cook for you.
Pete was saying to grab it with your hands.
And knead it like a piece of dough and make it sticky. Right now it's granules, but then if you squeeze it enough, it'll become very glutinous and turn into a ball.
The more I knead it, the better.
Yeah, the more you knead it.
Oh, I feel it.
And
You know
starts
what's
to get
funny is that I've
sticky.
eaten rice like this before, but I never knew to knead it. Oh, I want this pepper. I called dibs on this pepper. I'm obsessed with this rice. Pete was saying get lettuce, add as much or little of this crispy rice. Pete said to add some of these nuts, some lime, and then he said to just, what's up? Open sesame.
Because with the kai ping, this is the Lao sausage, and then this is the ribeye skewer.
AlexBomb.com.
And you dip it in these sauces.
Oh, yeah.
For me, it's like, it hits quick, and
Oh
then after a minute.
Oh, the rice.
I realized we've been here for like 3 weeks without Andy. Y'all been apart for like a month.
That's fine. We talk every single day. I miss him. Well, I'm gonna finish my dinner. Okay, think away. Hello, hi, I'm back. I forgot to tell you guys we also got dessert. This is
Hello, hi.
ice cream. And this is mango sticky rice. These are potato shrimps. This white stuff is condensed milk and it tastes good together. We're eating ramen. The spicy sauce did not burn my booty hole, but it was not spicy. I didn't have yours. Thanks, baby. This is the grand roll. There's scallops and mushrooms in it, which is why I ordered this. You don't want my eggs, babe? Take yours. Disrespect my food like that. This is all spicy, but this is the Giro bowl. Bon appetit. He's eating rice. Look at the shrimps. What was that hairy thing that I just ate? Are you gonna eat these mushrooms? No, right?
No,
I'm gonna eat all of them. Ê, cho ăn nấm không? Không ăn thì thôi. This is all mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, grow up. Gaming Foodie started because I used to poke fun at Andy. He's the gamer in the platform and I'm the foodie. I've debated changing my name so many times, but I'm like so torn in doing it and not doing it because that's how my platform started.
Follow me on Instagram, guys.
You didn't even know how to use Instagram. Andy has like hundreds of friend requests that he never even knew he had until I asked him. Like, dude, so many people are requesting to be your friend. And you know what he said to me? Dude, I've never even seen that page before.
Mama,
Yeah.
I'm working on you.
You want to sit on me like this?
Yeah.
Smell my armpit.
Again.
Stop tickling me. Okay. Okay, tickle, hurry. He's gonna tickle you, babe. Raise your arm, let him tickle you. I'm gonna finish my lunch. Okay, think goodbye.